Hi there, hope you're doing well today and welcome back to Valheim. Today we're going to start by cleaning up this interior a little bit and maybe doing a little decorating while we're here because it is pretty barren right now. And the first thing I'm going to do is move all of my storage over into this little nook thing over here. Let me just move some of this stuff out of the way first. Okay, there we go, everything's moved. Next I'll need some shelves for the chests. And that is definitely way too much space. I'm gonna shrink these shelves and catch back up once all the chests are in. Okay, that is a much more reasonable amount of storage. And because I shrunk the shelves, there's now this little nook that looks just about perfect for the workbench. Perfect. I'm gonna go to sleep because it's like the middle of the night right now. But when I wake up, I'll spend some time organizing everything. Day 18. Alright, let's get to organizing. The most fun part of the game. It's actually not too far off, honestly. I am a pretty big fan of organization, so... Alright, there we go. That's everything sorted. I got 94 wood back from all those chests, too. Oh, and actually never got to fix this. Now we're done. Okay. Now everything is sorted. Everything's got a chest. Still got a couple empty chests for stuff in case I need the room, which I know I will. And I'm just gonna throw the forge down right there because I've got really nowhere else to put it right now. That'll just have to do. Put down a couple lights as well because it is mighty dark in this place. That should be plenty. I also forgot to replace the tanning rack last time, so there it is. And of course the chopping block as well. I'm also going to try to flatten out this area around my house a little bit more just to make room for these stations here to actually make logical sense. Next I want to chop a bunch of trees and especially get a bunch of fine wood so I can furnish this place a little more. I would also like to have this thing running like a lot right now, so let's go get to chopping. Something cool that I can do now too is actually farm trees. So I'm going to place down a couple of trees with my cultivator and let them grow while I chop other trees. I'm just going to use this field right out front of my house for now for a logging yard, but I will make something eventually. I might actually utilize some of these structures down here too. Anyways, let's get to chopping. Before I actually chop anything, I did want to get an oak seed. I did want some acorns, so I'm going to chop this oak down pretty far away from everything else. Acorns. Nice. I got 4 acorns? 3. That is a lot. Oh my god, that scared me. Hey, bud. You know I don't really like you. And he fully deserved that. He kind of just had that coming. These oak trees take so long to mine. And that guy's just leaving. Okay. Let's plant these acorns. Expect to see me planting many more acorns in this series. Oak is definitely my tree of choice when it comes to farming. Okay, now we can get to some serious chopping. Alright, so this is 1 bronze axe's worth of wood. Pretty good. Let's go to sleep and do the same thing again tomorrow. Whoa, camera, calm down. Day 19. I guess let's get back to chopping. I forgot something at the house, but it was well worth it. Look at this beautiful view. Anyways, back to chopping. Wow, that was perfect. My bronze axe broke on the very last log. How handy. Anyways, This is what 2 bronze axes worth of wood looks like. I certainly could have been a bit more efficient if I used a lot more of the heavy swings, but I didn't think of that, so this is what we got. I just gotta haul this all the way back home. Oh, look at how cool that looks. And like I said, it's gonna look even cooler when it's like surrounded with decorations and other buildings. Gets me so excited for the future of building. And we are home. First thing I'm gonna do is load this thing back up, because I still actually have a little bit of smelting to do. Actually, a lot of smelting. I got like 40 things to cook. And while this cooks, I'm going to start with the interior decoration. Okay, so when it comes to my buildings and the interiors especially, I like to focus a lot more on the plausibility of everything over simply how it looks. I want it all to feel very real, very lived in, like someone could actually exist here, so I'm going to try to capture that a little bit. Small things like this especially. With the chairs, I hate when parts of your body clip through the table. It's small details like that that really sell it for me. So I'll usually have to place a chair about 50 times before it's in a place that I like. Like, there we go. Nothing is intersecting with anything else. It's nice and it makes sense. Now, I'm not sure when this character will have a second guest at this table, but I always like to put another chair in, just because it looks a little more inviting. Here's where the cauldron is going to go whenever I have enough tin to make that. So I'm gonna put a little cooking stool here that this character might use when they're making food. And of course, can't forget about the details on the table. I also don't really have many food items, so I'm just gonna have to do with the big boar leg for now. It looks very funny with just that on the table though. And if I put down a deer rug right here, that should help create the tiniest bit of depth in the floor to stop it from looking so flat. And you know what? Seeing as it's getting pretty close to that time of year, I'm gonna put a little Yule tree down somewhere. Question is where? Looks like it's gonna have to go upstairs. I'll just put it in this corner here. Oh, it lights up! Oh, that's so cool. Look how pretty. That's so neat. I haven't seen that before. I did just notice there's bits of roof sticking through. I'm gonna cover that up really quickly now that I have the extra wood to do so. And for the middle part, I'm actually gonna use the higher angle just to add a little bit of difference in the roof. There we go. Look at that. I think I meant to do that last time, I just kind of forgot. I'll put another stool here that my character can use when maybe using the workbench, creating some things. And this is a sneaky little thing. Wow, I didn't even mean to do that. This is a sneaky little thing that I like to do sometimes, is you can put the wood torches on the tables, and it kind of acts as like a little candle. You can see the bottom of it, but if you place it kind of way in the back, it hides it a bit more. Like that. Adds light from a more aesthetically pleasing source. I personally kind of hate the standing torches on their own. Maybe I could even add one like on the forge here as like a little light, a work light. That's actually a super neat little detail. I like that a lot. And you know what? Why not add even more Yule decorations? There we go, a little Yuletide garland. That's pretty cool. I like that. I feel like it might be at a pretty high risk of burning, but it's a video game, so it doesn't matter. I also crafted an extra hammer to put here that maybe my character could use when working at the workbench. I feel like that makes enough sense. Who is outside? That deer ran right into my... Okay. Now for the upstairs, I have something that I want to... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna kill this guy and go to sleep before I do any more work. Hold on. Oh my god. Leave me alone for a second, please. Okay. I'll go to sleep, then show you what I was about to say before that guy interrupted me. Day 20. 20 whole days. Anyway, where was I? So, first thing I want to do is add this little frame right here, and then put in a pillar like this. Now, I'm going to put a railing in here, but I have an idea that I want to try out. If I snap that to there, then I take one of these, I can snap it like that, and it creates just a tiny little bit of detail. I'm glad that worked how I wanted it to. That looks really cool. And while I'm here, I'll rearrange my bedroom a bit. I'll start with a nice rug. shimmy my bed to the left a little, and pop down a stool, which I think looks very nice as an end table. And I'm actually also going to put a little tankard on here as well. There we go. Look at how cozy that is. Got a warm deer rug for the mornings and a nice big mug of green for when I wake up thirsty in the middle of the night. I want to try something here. If I take this and break this for just a second, can I place that down like that? I can! That's so cool! I just have to replace this, and there we go. I don't know if that's the best place for that, but it does look pretty cool. I was trying to think of what to put in this empty corner and thought, what if my character had a sort of study? I'm not exactly sure what they could use it for, but I'll think of something eventually. I don't think I have anything interesting to put here yet, so we'll come back to it later. But I want to finish up by putting just a couple presents around this tree because I think I deserve it. There we go. Look how cozy that is. I really like these little Yule decorations. It's really neat. Anytime I can get into the vibe of the holidays, I am down. There we go. I think that's pretty good for the interior decoration for now. I can definitely add more later once I, 1, get more things, and 2, just kind of think of more ideas for stuff to put in the house. A lot of interior decoration for me goes into the buildings that kind of have a specific purpose in my mind. For example, like a tavern or a lumber mill or something like that. Those buildings that have designated purposes I really like to decorate because they have a purpose. It makes it a lot easier to kind of understand what would maybe be going on in that building. I do want to add just one tiny little thing. I'm gonna need to make another flint knife. Then I'm just gonna put this right here. There we go. I think this will make more sense once the cauldron is in, but I wanted a little tool for my character to use to maybe carve up meat or chop some mushrooms or whatever. Anyways, that should do it for the interior design for now. As I said, I will be doing much more with it later. Oh, one of my trees grew. So that entire time I was chopping trees and decorating, I was getting lots of coal. So I'm going to start smelting down more of my metals now. And while that's all smelting down, I'm going to go run around and get even more copper and tin because I want to start working on bronze armor. And I'm actually going to do something just because it's a tool that I don't always want to have on me. I'm going to have a little hook for my cultivator. That feels like it's at a really weird angle, but I guess that'll work. What if I put it here? Oh, that's cool. It kind of feels like it's hooked onto that beam on the wall. Okay, let's go get some metals. This is a pretty tight fit here. Ooh, that's actually cool. I like that. All right, time to get to mining. You know, once again, I don't really know why I chose to do this at night. I keep on doing that, and it's a really bad idea every single time. You know, I actually think this is a really bad idea, and I should probably go home and sleep. Look at that! There's a whole platoon! Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Sorry, guys. I'll leave. Please, just let me go. It's a 1 and a 2-star. Okay. Bye. Whoa, that was disorienting. Oh my god. They're just gonna okay, I'm gonna have to kill him. Come on, let's do this. That was so bad. Oh my god, okay. Oh, my poor cart. It's so hurt. Let's go home, bud. And before I go to sleep, I'm actually gonna refill everything out here because why wouldn't I? It never gets old. It's so funny. I guess I'll load up the machine with copper this time and go to sleep so I can continue mining in the morning. It's so cozy with all this furniture now. Why am I guess I just decided to sit in bed. Is my character okay? Looks like they're being possessed. Go to sleep. Day 21, 3 whole Viking weeks. I'm gonna keep calling them Viking weeks. They're the same as normal weeks though, just keep that in mind. Back to the mines we go. I think I could just sit here and look at this game forever. It's like a painting. Like every frame it feels so just perfectly beautiful. Okay, once again, back to it. Whoa, that's neat. You heard that? Okay, no you didn't. Alright, so this is the end of this Black Forest. I have searched this entire shoreline for tin, plucked every single piece out. It looks like there's more up here, so I could go up there next, or I could kind of look around in the middle for maybe some rivers. I'm gonna start with that. Oh. Anything in here? Oh my god! That scared the bejesus out of me. You know, I realize I'm searching for, like, rivers, but I'm going up like a stupid... Ooh, another tower to search. Ow! Okay, it's fine. They're all dead. It's not fine, though. It's turning night, and I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up, head home. Unfortunately, I had no luck finding more tin, so I think this Black Forest is pretty much dry. Oh my god, it's so... Oh my god, it's so scary with the trees around my house now. It feels so much more evil. Alright, I'm gonna fill up these smelteries once again. I've never mashed a button harder than when I'm filling up those things. Oh. Day 22. Is that an angel number? I don't know. It actually feels nice, like, being in my house now, because it's not a tiny, cramped box anymore. And it's furnished and decorated, which certainly helps. Look at all that metal. I got 2 stacks of copper, a stack of tin. I could make a full stack of bronze. That's wild. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna turn all of this into a full stack of bronze and make some armor. Oh, that's a long craft. Whoa, look at that. My crafting skill gave me an extra piece. How do we make this armor now? What else does it take? Deer hide. Okay, you know what? Very temporarily, I'm gonna take this and use this deer hide to make myself a full set of bronze armor. And there we go. Put these in their place, and let's equip all this bronze armor. Oh, look at how cool I look. It's awesome. Okay, what does that put the armor at now? 24. So that doubled my armor. That is very nice. Oh, that's so nice. Glad I got that done today. Oh, looks like some of my oak trees grew. I'm gonna take just a second to clear out all these trees now that they're fully grown. I'll be right back. Come on, come back here. Okay, so after I chased down that rogue log, the forest is gone. Also, while I was chopping, I smelted down the remainder of my metals, and this is what I am left with. I am going to put down a cauldron because I really want to make food. Does this need fire? Why do I have like nothing? Am I wrong in thinking that I feel like I should have a lot more recipes than, let's see, 1 to 2? I feel like 2 is a little short. Either way, I'm gonna make a couple Queen's jams because good stamina. And I think I'm actually gonna leave off there. We got a decent bit done today. Completely furnished the interior, and I think it looks pretty nice for now. It's a very good start. I will definitely be adding more at some point. Not exactly sure when that will be, but I'm sure it will happen. And of course, also got a full set of bronze armor. which looks very nice, might I say. I'm in a very big building mood at this point in the game, so next episode I want to build a new area, and I think starting with a farm is probably the smartest choice, so that's what I'm gonna do. But I have exactly 0 plans for that right now, so I'll do some thinking between episodes and come back with something, I'm sure. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.